Okay, go live on MTH, go live on HPD, and shall we play a few notes? And why not? Welcome, everybody. Great to be with you. Let me mute this other mic and welcome you all. Friends of Master the Handpan, friends of Handpan Dojo, Academy members, our beloved Academy members, and any one of you who may be new to what we're doing here, please feel welcome. I'm going to introduce us here on the call. Our lovely team. My name is Sylvain Pallier. I'm community manager at Master the Handpan and Handpan Dojo. Joined by my team. Okay, so we're going to go from east to west. We've got Yolanda in Greece. Hey, Yolanda, thanks for joining us. We have David Kuckerman in Germany. Hello, David. Good to see you. And then we have Dave in Toulouse, France. Hey, Dave. And Phil, our moderator, Phil from the Handpan Village, tuning in from England. Thanks for being here with us. Great. So happy, fantastic week, everyone. What a week. We have been teasing towards this week, this whole month. And we've got a lot in store for you. So happy, fantastic week. What's going on between yesterday and November 30th? We are doing a handpan raffle. We've got 10 handpans to win, 7 daily live streams like the one you're watching right now. We're giving away 10 yearly passes to the Academy. And because it's Black Friday season, you can enjoy our lowest prices of the year with up to 60% off all handpan courses and our annual membership, the Academy. Hey, don't forget, these instruments are listed on our website. Huge thanks to the makers who are partnering with us this year. We've got instruments from Alaya Handpans, Satya Sound Sculptures, Mag Instruments, Mist Instruments, Pyrrhus Instruments, Nami Handpans, Sens Handpan, Jongarpan, Su Handpan, and a Rav Vast. What a lineup, you guys. So some technical instructions out of the way before we dive into today's live stream. So you're going to want to locate the chat feature on your screen, on your computer or smartphone, because this is going to be the main way that we interact today. And let's test your chat skills with an icebreaker question. And the question is, type in the chat, who are the handpan players who make you want to play? Who are the handpan players who make you want to play? Understand there's a distinction. We're not necessarily asking who are the best handpan players. We're asking who, when you see them, makes you want to pick up your instrument and play. And in fact, this is good research for us because this is how we select our next teachers, right? So as you send in your answers in the chat, today is our open house. This is a live stream where we're going to just show you around and spend a little bit of time showing you what it would be like to live in the Handpan Village, what it would be like to be a student on Master the Handpan and Handpan Dojo. So what to expect? We are going to watch some introductions from our teachers and just sit back, relax. There's going to be some really beautiful music. And that's the whole point of Fantastic Week. We want to celebrate the best of handpan culture and some really good music. Then we're going to do a platform demo, and then we'll wrap up with some announcements. So if that sounds good, let's look at the chat and see what your answers were there. And you guys feel free to unmute yourselves and chime in. And actually, let me turn to the folks on the call. Who are the handpan players who make you want to play?
Well, actually, back in 2004, I just met a guy that I've never heard about since then. His name was Dominic, and he introduced me to the hang. I was in a little kind of music festival in Grenoble, next to the Alps in France, Middle East France, close to the Alps. And I met this guy, and he was playing an incredible instrument I have never heard before. His name is Dominic. He brought me to Panart. I bought an instrument over there. I even bought one of his hang, and I've never heard of Dominic again. And I'm still searching for Dominic. So I have this name, Dominic. He introduced me to the hang. I think I owe him a lot.
Yeah, yep. You're absolutely right. And in fact, it is that same hang that you let me borrow for 6 months in 2005.
Yeah.
And, you know, we've talked about this before. These instruments are so precious, and it was so generous of you to just, take it. Just give it back whenever. And that was a big part in my story too. Great example. Yolanda, David, Phil, who are the players who make you want to play? And Phil, you're muted.
That's because I'm very polite. Well, I'm just saying that Werner's got some good taste. He's picked me. So that's interesting. I am heavily involved in editing a video at the moment, the first ever interview by a lady called Change of Colours. And because I've been editing the interview with her, I've been listening to a lot of her music, and she has been inspirational to me this year. She is a very mellow handpan player, but she is... When you hear her music, you will instantly know it's one of her songs. So yeah, I say Julia, Change of Colours, and obviously we've got to show a bit of love for Amy Naylor because we love her.
Good man, Phil. Yolanda, David?
The first person who made me really want to pick up the instrument was Manu Dilago. And today, I think, many, but especially I think when I listen to Quentin, Kaiser, I just want to sit down and compose a piece of music every time.
That's a great compliment.
I have the same history with Manu. It was the first handpan song I ever heard. And I was having the YouTube just running, and then I was just doing chores around the house, and I heard this thing that I had no idea where it's coming from, this sound. And then I turned on the TV and I see this. It was before my son gets born. I think it was 2011. And after 10 years that I started playing music, I said, I want to play music again. Yeah. And one of my favorite musicians is Jeremy Natak, because I like electronic music very much. And he's very he inspires me, and he's very creative, and I like his energy a lot.
Fantastic. Thank
And he's
you,
super
Yolanda.
sweet too.
And I've got to say, for me, it's Andy style. One of your countrymen, David. When I grow up, I want to be Andy style.
Yeah. Excellent.
And we're looking at the comments.
I don't think he has grown up though, has he? So
that's probably the best compliment you could give him.
yeah.
Yeah, great. We recognize some of the names. We're honored to see a lot of our teachers in that list. So thank you all for putting your answers. And you know what? You might discover some new favorites today. So, like I said, what to expect. The first step is just sit back, relax, and we are going to enjoy just reacquainting ourselves to our teachers who have blessed us with their amazing videos. And so this is just going to roll for the next 15, 20 minutes. So just enjoy, and then we will reconvene with you. But this is Fantastic Week. It's just great handpan music. And here you go, starting with Cabezao.
Sylvan, I think you're the only one who can actually hear the video at the moment.
Oh, really?
Yep.
And we enjoy watching you grooving.
Oh, I'm loving it.
The moves are great.
Go,
I'm
go.
loving it. Okay, let's see what's happening.
Sylvan's having a silent disco.
Yeah. So I was having a grand time. I'm glad you said something. Setting audio. Well, you know what? While we figure this out, we're going to adapt and jump to the next phase of our live stream, and we'll come back to it. We'll check with the interweb gurus out there and try to fix that for you. So, open house. What does it feel to be a student on Master the Handpan and Handpan Dojo? First of all, you have a student dashboard, which we can take a look together. And let me pop this up. So when you log in, you're going to have access to your dashboard, which is kind of your hub on Master the Handpan and Handpan Dojo. It's going to give you your most pressing information. Right now, it's all about your chance to win one of 10 handpans as part of Fantastic Week. It's going to show you your ongoing challenge. This month, it's a collab challenge between Gandalf and David. And the whole point is to put a story into song. And there's already more than 300 comments and a lot of great participation entries. And there's a great prize to win. This month, you can win one of 5 second-generation contact microphones by Ensol, which are microphones specifically designed for handpans. So every month we have a new challenge, and there's some goodies to win. And it plays into our coaching session, which we'll tell you a bit about. You'll also see a preview of our upcoming events, as well as any other noteworthy news. So Hang Massive, the global phenomenon, was in the studio to record the masterclass that we'll be releasing in 2025. So you see all that information. And then as you scroll down, you're also going to see a preview of your courses, as well as upcoming events. And this is just a preview. We'll dive into more of these features in just a moment. Your dashboard also includes a summary of activities. These are your latest views, what you looked at the most recently, as well as your favorite courses on the platform. And as you scroll further down, you can see our Handpan pathways, which we'll talk about in a moment, as well as some general updates, typically regarding the user interface, the functionalities, coming from our webmaster and web developer, Matt, in the background. So next, when you click on My Courses, this is where you're going to find all the courses that you have purchased, if you have purchased them individually, à la carte, or our entire course library when you sign up for the Academy. And Dave, this is quite exciting for you guys, especially because up till recently, you were competitors, and there were tons of classes on both platforms, on each platform, and now they're all centralized. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Well, it's actually really nice about Fantastic Week, because it's something that we started over at Handpan Dojo, I think 2 years ago, and it was at the time when we were still competitors. And and this year we're celebrating it together, and actually we're celebrating the merger, which is wonderful. So it's really cool to have this kind of different approach to the same idea of a celebration, because this time we're doing it in the big team, and and here we are all together celebrating Fantastic Week. With all of our courses on one platform.
Yeah, excellent. I will never forget the day I saw the very first Fantastic Week made by Handpan Dojo. I was like, well done, guys. The name is excellent, really related to music, related to the handpan with the Fantastic. And it sounds way more like a celebration than doing some sales or Black Friday or whatever. We really enjoyed the concept, and we were like, yeah, he did good. And just being there a few years after and doing that together is actually a blessing, a cool stuff to do. And I want to be part of this celebration. I'm so happy to be here actually for that.
Fantastic. Thank you, guys. I'm curious, Phil, as a student, we introduced you at the top of the call, but as our moderator on the Village, and we'll get to the Village, which is our private student forum, later on this call. But how does it feel as a student to just get access to all these teachers? Were you already a student of both platforms? Just tell us a bit about your experience.
Well, I thought Christmas was in December, but it's obviously now in November, because all of a sudden I don't know how many more lessons we've got to learn from it. It's like I feel like a little boy in a sweet shop again. So yes, I was a member of both. Had a few courses on the dojo. Did David Cookerman's beginner's course and Amy Naylor's course, and then come over to master the handpan. So to have them all in one place is amazing. It's such a it's sometimes it's a little bit difficult to know what to choose, and I know that a lot of people love to try and stick to just one course, but I would say to people, just have a look around. There's so many amazing teachers on here now that you can dip in and out of a lesson here or a lesson there. If you want to learn a specific skill, then take a look at a few of the other courses. Don't feel intimidated that some of the best players like Mr. Cookerman here is on here. Just go into his courses and learn a little bit about percussive playing and stuff, and you won't regret it. That's for sure. So yeah, just have a look around, get to know the place, and focus on. And everybody picks up on their favourite courses. Everybody's got their own ones that they like. I love the Ma Loy course. Kappa Sal's course is amazing, and the Mia duo course as well for me. So yeah. amazing. So yeah, thank you very much to Davids for sure.
Good man, Phil. Yeah, there is a lot of different styles for a lot of different preferences. And, early in the morning after your cup of coffee, you might feel like I'm ready for a challenge, and I'll take the Nadi Shana course. And then at night, you maybe relax with a more meditative play. And David, who's this cutie on the call?
This is my daughter Frida. She was supposed to be sleeping like 1.5 hours ago, but
hello, Frida. Hello,
she had different plans. She
Lovely
can't hear you because I have you in the but she had a bit of a rough evening, so I think now she's going to stay with me.
Well, you got to start them young. Next generation of handpan players.
For sure.
All right. So, continuing right on. So, when you open up a course on Master the Handpan and Handpan Dojo, it brings you to the different modules within a syllabus. And they're all broken down by segment, and your progress will be taken into account as you go through the course, and you can come back and pick back up where you left off. There's also additional resources for almost every course in the form of an ebook, tabs, you name it. And most courses, I'm scrolling kind of fast here, you won't be able to read anything, but most courses have some 50 plus modules. And that's, we were trying to count the hours of teaching material with David the other day. And we came up with 10,000 minutes, 150 hours or so. So this is what one course looks like. And you have access to 34 courses and counting on the Academy. Moving on to pathways, and this is where, Dave, I know you were very passionate about pathways. Tell us a bit about the reason why we created this.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm passionate about the pathways because I think it's the best way to discover a lot of courses and to find everything that suits your needs. When we decided to do a membership to put all our courses together under one subscription, we were like, wow, people will be lost, because we have hundreds of tutorials there. And it would be nice to create some path for them. Like, I want to learn grooves, but I'm a beginner. I want to learn some composition on that scale. I want to learn some famous songs. I want to learn the very basics of the handpan. And we were like, yeah, it would be a big job to do that, but that would be great to sort out all the different lessons we have in order to have some filters and to create some pathways, like to handpicked, having curated lessons that we can put under one program. And for example, here we're looking at the beginner grooves. You're a beginner, and you don't want to take hours just to find some grooves that are adapting to your level. And you will make sure with this pathway, you will be sure to have some grooves that are okay for a beginner. Let's say someone who just got his instrument like these last 2 years. And we also wanted to take some lessons from different players. So not only you are discovering some teachers, the way they teach and their material, influences, a personal approach to the handpan, but you stay in something that is adapted to beginners and that helps you to discover everything we have on the platform. Sometimes with my wife, I'm always using this illustration. We just take hours to find the right movie, and it helps me when I have some filters and I can be like drama or psychologic or thriller and not too scary and under 2 hours, because we need to go to bed at some point. So these pathways, we started to create them and we wanted to develop them, but then it happened that we were about to work, collaborate, and merge with Handpan Dojo. So we stopped the project for a little bit. And this is one of our main priorities for next year, is now we have all the Handpan Dojo courses under one umbrella, let's say one roof, on the platform. Now we are going to have a lot of fun just creating some pathways. We have in mind Middle Eastern rhythms, intermediate grooves, all about finger tricks, about feels, about creativity, about music theory, about dexterity, speed, accuracy, whatever. And this is, I think, the best way to make sure you're not losing your time feeling lost among all this catalog and library of courses. So I think the more content you have, the more you need to make sure the students don't feel lost and get really a content, some material that is adapted to their needs, that suits their need. So I'm in love with the pathways. I'm going to stop talking right now. But pathway is something that already exists and that we'll be developing in the future. And also, we want to create some filters so that you can even enter your scale and see what is the content that is adapted to your scales and that's something really powerful and time saving.
Well said. Any other thoughts before we try again a little musical intermission? Should we give it a try?
Go for it, Silvad.
Hey, it is live. So
you're going to keep a lot of people happy if you go for filtering with different scales, by the way. People are asking that in the village all the time. So if you can look at a certain scale, that would be fantastic. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, scales, level, and topics.
Yeah. I can see the levels. The levels is quite new. That's a nice feature that's come into the new dashboard. Different levels for beginner, intermediate, and more experienced players. That's lovely to see at a glance. So you can sort of, general sort of have a look, which is a beginner's courses, a beginner, intermediate. And, we are having a lot of villagers come in there a little bit more experienced. So it's good for the guys that have been playing for a long time to have some stuff to do as well. It's not all about just beginners in the courses for sure.
Right on.
okay, fingers crossed. This is just, it's amazing. This suspense is just killing everybody, right? Yeah, should we try it?
True, yeah.
Sam from Australia, and I'm very excited about this union of Master the Handpan and Handpan Dojo, where you will find me and many, many more.
Where does he get that slap from?
Everybody, I'm super thrilled to be part of the Master the Handpan family now. Here's a little song that I've been working on. It's called I Am Held. I am held by all around me, so I can serve, so I can serve. I am held by all around me, so I can serve, so I can serve.
Hello everyone, this is Alexandre Lora speaking here, and I just came to reinforce my commitment of working hard with Master the Handpan and Handpan Dojo to bring the best content to you guys. Enjoy, let's have some fun.
Hello everybody, I'm Mumi and I'm a handpan player and maker from Italy, and I'm very passionate about composition, which is what my course is about. So in my course, we're gonna learn together how to create your own songs and express your own creativity.
Not only a great player, but a great handpan maker as well.
Hello to all aspiring handpan players from around the world. I'm Adrian Portia, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you over at Master the Handpan and the Handpan Dojo.
And
This guy doesn't play the handpan. Music flows through him. It's incredible. Doesn't sound like real speed, does it? But yeah, it is.
Oof, so good. Yeah, I think slow motion was invented to capture.
What's going on, everybody? This is Dan Mulqueen checking in from New Jersey. I just wanted to say how excited I am to be a part of the new collaboration between Master the Handpan and Handpan Dojo. So many great people, so many great teachers, and again, just really excited to be a part of it all.
Look at those rolls. Some great rhythm courses by Dan here on this side. Sure who this guy is. Joking, of course.
Yep, the world's most popular handpan player.
The music flows through well as well, for sure.
Hey guys, my name is Alexander Merks. I am very happy and excited about this merger of the two amazing platforms. This is for you.
Such a beautiful touch Alex has.
Oh, it's a beautiful motif.
If you want a great overview of playing the handpan, these two are definitely worth checking out. Really lovely course. It just does the whole spectrum of playing the handpan. Really lovely play along videos as well towards the end of their course. Lovely course, and they're both very smiley.
Hello, dear friends. My name is Kirill Osharov, and I'm a percussion and handpan player. I'm super excited to be part of collaboration between two great platforms, Handpan Dojo and Master the Handpan, with such an amazing world musician community.
Get ready, guys.
I know Sylvan's a big fan of this guy.
He has a fantastic album out too.
Hang on, what? Composition king, I think, Jeremy. Beautiful songs that he
One of our latest.
Hi there, Jeremy Natai here. Happy to be part of the Master the Handpan and Handpan Dojo team. Join us for amazing masterclasses and courses. See you very soon.
Yeah, his released in 2024.
Hello, friends. This is Baran Yildiz from Sydney, Australia, and I'm looking forward to working with you on this new collaborative platform of Handpan Dojo and Master the Handpan.
My music theory over Christmas using Baron's course for sure, once and for all. Why you need to learn your scales, everybody. Right here.
And if you didn't catch Baran's workshop yesterday, you can watch the replay.
Another fast forwarded video. Another lovely course spanning all the different types of handpan play, melody, rhythm, excellent. Lots of odd meters in this course as well.
Hey friends, Tom Vilo here, live from the studio, and I'm looking forward to show you all my tricks on that new platform reuniting Master the Handpan and Master Dojo to create electronic handpan beats like this in a few hours.
This guy's awesome. Someone get David a drink. Bringing in other instruments, electronic music. Amazing.
Yeah, you do some of that, Phil, right? Electronic music.
Yeah, I came from electronic music background, so to incorporate this with handpan is definitely my goal for next year, for sure. Yeah.
Awesome.
Hey folks, I'm Rosie Bagonzi. I'm all about teaching the handpan through super fun, accessible methods. Let's go.
The Queen of Christmas, Rosie Bagonzi. Look at your Christmas handpan songs next month.
Hi, this is Michael Accortia here. I want to give a special thanks to Handpan Dojo and Master the Handpan for this amazing collaboration. I am originally a drummer and I will play something for you today.
Epic. Looking forward to doing
Ay, ay, ay.
That was amazing.
Who's this guy?
Our own.
Who's this guy?
Look at that pretty face.
Our very own legend in the house. Giving away all of his handpans this month, which is great.
Nope.
Hello, this is David. Fantastic Week is upon us, and this week is also a celebration of the merger, the teaming up of Master the Handpan and Handpan Dojo. This means lots of good news for our students. For example, you can now access the whole library of courses as part of one Academy subscription, which is kind of insane. We also have really cool projects planned for next year, so stay tuned. And for now, happy Fantastic Week.
Another legend right here. So good.
Well, guys, I'm so glad the audio worked. Congrats to all of these amazing teachers. I mean, what an incredible level of musicianship, of creativity, of personality we just witnessed. And I just want to say congrats to both Davids, because you gathered our tribe and you brought together all these artists.
Can I say a little something? I'm realizing, just watching all these videos one after one, it's so rich. It's so rich to see. It's the same instrument, but all these hands are doing incredible things, so different, unique. You can see some backgrounds. You can see some people who've been working on harmony, music theory, and everything. You can see some people who are really dedicated to the groove, some to the techniques. And we've been touched in so many different ways by hands and a piece of steel. And this is, I mean, I'm so happy to have been watching all these videos in a row. I'm realizing that, wow, all these guys are there, and there's so much to learn from. And I feel super blessed when I see all these people. Wow, incredible.
Yeah, you realize when you see all these videos after each other, huh? Like incredible. What a wonderful variety of musicians.
Yeah, true.
Absolutely. And hey, the two Davids are not only founders of Master the Handpan and Handpan Dojo, but they're also teachers on the platform. So you can learn with Davids as well. So for those of you out there who are ever wondering, do I need the Academy? I mean, there's so many courses. How do you feel now after watching all these different styles? There is just so much to dive into. And it's like a kid in a candy store, right? You want to taste a little bit of everything. And we hope that you'll agree that it gets better when we do this together. And that's what we're doing. We're celebrating the merger of Master the Handpan and Handpan Dojo. And we want to invite you on this journey as well. And so this brings us to the last part of this live stream, which is all about community. How do we do this together? Well, we showed you all of our teachers. We showed you what the student dashboard looks like. And now we want to show you what our vibrant global community looks like. We call it the Handpan Village. I'm going to share my screen and we'll give you a tour. And please, everyone, feel free to chime in. We're basically going to go through the village tab by tab, just like you would if you were to just sign up. So the Handpan Village, this is the nickname. The proper name would be our community or our forum. But we like the village because it's really what it is about. It's about doing a bit of life together. We're all scattered. I mean, look around the room. Greece, England, France, Germany, United States, we're all over. We have a teammate, Dmitry, in Russia. It's truly a global community. Yesterday, we had a workshop with Baran from Australia. You name it. A lot of you are tuning in from lots of different places, and we can't be together in person, which is why we have developed this online community. So when you first show up, you're going to land here, start here. And it's just a kind of a welcome message to say, okay, what are the next steps to take? You can go introduce yourself. Once you've done that, just go read a couple of other introductions and comment on 3 other posts, let's say. Then you can start a discussion and you can check out our next live event, which this week happens to be every day, so you can't miss them. And we're giving you some ideas on starting a friendly debate, asking a question about an instrument you've got your eyes on, and whatnot. Let's take a look at our Introduce Yourself tab. This is what we're really excited about, because on Facebook, just try to go say hello and share your story. If you're not making sensational content, if you're not shouting, if you're not trying to grab people's attention, the algorithms are going to bury your posts down the page. And here what you can see is post after post, and you can see every post is getting replies. People are sharing their stories and interacting with one another. And so this is the preview, and you can click a post to read the story. I'll go quickly because it is a private forum, so we don't want to show too much online, but look at these welcoming messages.
This one is my favorite area, I think, Sylvain, this Introduce Yourself. It's so lovely to hear everybody's stories. They're coming in, they're not really quite sure what they're doing or where they are, but they are always welcome from wherever you are, how long you've been playing for, 5 minutes or 5 years. It's so lovely to hear the stories. And we're all here waiting to sort of, welcome you with open arms. I always comment in this one. It is so lovely. So yeah, Introduce Yourself is really good.
Yeah, and what I really like about this space, Introduce Yourself, is that we can read all these stories, and you will feel and read that in all these stories there is a common element, like the sound of the instrument, the les vertus, comme on dit, Sylvain, the goodness of the instrument,
benefits of handpan,
the benefits of the instrument. And I really like to see and read these stories, and we all share this common thing that I can sum up like in a simple way. This instrument sounds so beautiful, and it does to me. It brings me so much joy and fun in my life, and it's special to read these things as we are still in the very early ages of this brand new kind of instrument. So yeah, very good. I like to see these stories and read them.
Absolutely. So we invite you to share your story. And, we'll get to this, but this is more than just about handpans. We're doing a bit of life together. I love to see someone say hello from a place I've gone to on vacation. There was someone from Byron Bay, Australia. I loved Byron Bay. And so I immediately was taken with this person, and I thought, I'm going to be their friend. And so sometimes it's someone who shares the same scale as you. Sometimes it's someone who shares a similar shared experience. Whatever rocks your boat, you will find people to connect with. Our next tab over is our upcoming events. This is where you're going to be able to see any upcoming or even past events. Right now, you can see we have an ongoing challenge, which we'll take a look at in just a moment. And then all the events that are happening as part of Fantastic Week are listed. But that's not it. We will also have, like every month, listed your new monthly challenge, happy hour, workshop, and student focus coaching session. Once
the happy hour is where all the villagers get to sort of talk back to some of the teachers and just talk to each other as well. That's a lovely one, the happy hour, isn't it, Sylvain? We like that one.
Yeah, so the happy hour is very informal. It's a Zoom style group call. So right now we can't see your face for all of you tuning in. But on the happy hour, everyone pops up on the screen. Sometimes it gets crazy with audio, but we've resolved that months ago. There's a funny video circulating online about a year ago. I think it was our first happy hour. We had to figure out the technical side of things.
The best one.
Yeah, you gotta watch it once a day. It cracks you up. And so here it's really simple. When you want to RSVP, which let's say I'll do for the next happy hour, it's going to send me an email and automatically add it to my calendar. So there's no way I can miss this. Once an event has happened, the replay of that event is uploaded in your on-demand library. So last night we had our fantastic workshop with Baran, and it's already live, and you can watch it, you can comment and interact with the teacher, maybe look for additional resources that were mentioned in the forum, in the workshop. And just a couple of notable events. We had a Halloween party, which is always fun. We had a Master the Happy Hour outside. David got bitten by mosquitoes. It was horrible, but we survived. We had a movie night, just a lot going on throughout the year. So make sure to check those. Our next section here is called Ask for Feedback. We're a learning platform after all. And while we don't necessarily think it's wrong to share our music, we also didn't want it to turn like a Facebook group where it's now flooded with everyone's music. So this section is, if you're working on a song, if you're working on an idea and you are actively welcoming feedback, if you genuinely want to hear what people think or how you can make it better, this is where you would share your project.
And
you're not going to see anything. Sorry, David.
No, go for it, please, Phil.
Just say, you're not going to hear anything negative in here. Everybody is so supportive. It doesn't matter if you've just started, you're excited to play the handpan, and you just want to share your new instrument. People love listening to the instruments, and whether you've got some songs that you want some feedback in, there's no negative feedback in here. Everybody is constructive. If they think you could do better, it's because we all want you to do better. But there's nothing ever negative in here for anybody.
Yeah, if you scroll up a little bit, Sylvain, we see that one person sharing about my first groove. Can you imagine you just started to play the handpan and you have this very first groove and you post something and you get, can we see how many comments to get this first groove thing? I think it was further down, Sylvain. I saw it again. So it is your first groove, down a little bit more, my first groove. 40 likes and 43 comments.
Yeah.
How cool it is just to see some people who just liked what you did and that are encouraging you. I think this is what keeps you motivated to play the handpan. We're not made to learn alone, and we were convinced that it's cool to have a lot of material. It's cool to access all this knowledge and all these techniques, but we are human beings and we're made to be together, to be surrounded by pairs, by people that are like us, learning and trying to get better and have fun with the instrument. And just having these comments, these likes, we're humans, guys. It keeps our motivation, it keeps the magic alive, and it helps us to stay motivated to learn the handpan. We have this dream, we've made this purchase, we have our instrument, we need one another to keep to stay on track, and we made this village in order to push you, to strengthen you, and to motivate you for your handpan learning. And we witness it being alive and efficient, and you cannot imagine how heartwarming it is. And we really see the benefits. This ask for feedback thread is not a place where all the teachers are coming and commenting all your lessons, but you don't need the teachers in a way. You just need some other people that are saying, hey, it's a bit loud. Wow, you're striking the instrument too loud. Or, hey, I like that idea. You should expand on it. Don't undermine what others are saying, because we have some moderators that know well the handpan. We have a lot of very good players, and they are their comments are gold. And there's a lot to take from this effort of posting, being vulnerable, and putting online what you've been working on.
Well said. Let's check out our next section. This is quite an active section of the site, our handpan challenges. I'm going to scroll to the bottom first. You can see all our past challenges down below. And then at the top in full screen is our current challenge. The way it works is you watch the video to watch your prompt to basically find out what your task is going to be. This month is to listen to a fantasy story that we wrote for you and to put it into song following the 3 acts, beginning, middle, and end. You can download the play-along track, get the text if you need, and we've got a cool prize this month with the chance to win one of 5 pickup contact microphones by Ensol. And then when you scroll down, this is where all the participation entries are located. And you can see that people are uploading their entries. And I won't scroll down too much because there's hundreds of comments. But this happens every single month. There's a new challenge.
And it's not a competition. It's just a challenge for yourself, for that individual. Just it's not challenge based on skill. It's just challenge yourself to join in, to sort of, express yourself and show where you're at. And you get the chance every month of getting your video commented on from some of these teachers that we saw earlier, which is such a lovely thing. Like being one of the students, and when they pick your video out and they go through your video, you're picked out sort of 5 or 6, and they pick it. It feels great. So it's lovely to hear from the best players in the world. But you don't have to be the best player in the world to do the challenges. They're always different as well. They're so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thanks for that reminder. We we thought about doing these challenges over a year ago, and we've just thought so much about them that we forget to mention it's not about winning. It's about fun and participating. Yeah, putting your best effort. But you'll see in the instructions we give you. We're not trying to get a fully produced song recorded in the studio. If you can only record it with your phone, it's fine. The whole point is it's just one other little thing to jumpstart our playing and to have fun and learn a new skill and learn from each other. All right, the next category is sort of your catch-all. You will see a variety of topics here. Let's chat about anything handpan related. It can be, I mean, you name it. There's really a lot of different things, news related, gear related. If you've got a question about which instrument to buy, if you have questions about courses, some PSA, someone sharing information about a scam that they saw online, you name it. There's really a lot going on in this thread. Next, we have a space dedicated to our French audience. As you know, Master of the Handpan was founded by a Frenchman, Dave, and so we do have still a strong base of French speakers, even though they're all learning a lot of English on our platform.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's cool to have a space too where they can relax and just say what they have to say. Even though I should mention that when you're browsing the community, you can basically download anything, or you can translate anything by doing I don't know if it'll show up on the screen, but you right click on a piece of text and you say translate to English, whatever your browser settings are, and you can basically toggle back and forth between languages. It's great.
I did not know that. I'm going to have to try that out.
Yeah. I'll move quickly through the next pages. We have a swap and sale place here. The nice thing is that here, this is not a public forum. So anyone who's inside, even though we're not liable, you still have to be careful about offers and interactions with sellers. But any user who is using the village is a student on Master the Handpan. So it's not a bot. It's not an AI. These are real people with real names. So, and we all love to upgrade our instruments or try something new every now and then. Nothing wrong with that. Next up, we have meetups and gigs. Hey, if Hang Massive is playing in your town, or for the next Handpan gathering in Austria, or in your region, connect with folks in the real world, IRL. And we've loved to see some of these things happen. I think it was Karina and Maud who were mentioning on a recent live that they connected through the village. And that was really cool that it happened. Right now, we have a fantastic chat going on. This is just during this really busy week that we have where we're online every day. Feel free to tune in. Whoever's online can say, hey, what you doing? Listen to this song. I shared a video from Steve Sheehan earlier today. And so if you've got some good music, send it away. And finally, to wrap up, we love projects at Master the Handpan and Handpan Dojo. If you've got some ideas, we've got a dedicated space for this. Of course, we accept all ideas. Not everything's feasible, but share your dreams.
Yeah. We want to grow this platform together because I think it will go as far as your needs. Hope I'm doing this correctly. I'm saying this correctly. This platform is for you guys, so we want to hear you. What are your desire? Recently, we realized how important it would be. It could be, and it is, to have a section below each video you're practicing. Have a comment section. This is something that was existing a long time ago on Master Handpan, and was existing and is still was still existing on Handpan Dojo. Below each video, let's say groove number 4 of Kirill Osherov to have a comment section so that everyone is commenting, for example, about this video. Hey, at 2 minutes 12, I have a hard time to understand or to see if blah, 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 so that everyone can comment and share about that specific video. This is so useful. It's another way, another channel to understand more the instructions and to talk about that one lesson. And so this is going to be back on the platform. And we are working on so many features to make sure your experience is the best as it could be. And so we really read all your wishes, and we are then prioritizing them so that we can release them every, every trimester to have new features. So please be part of it, invest in it, tell us what you want to see and what can help you on your handpan journey, and we'll make sure we release the best features that are serving a maximum of players.
Absolutely. Yeah, dream big. All right, and the last section, disclaimer, if you have technical questions, if you have billing questions, the Village is not the place to ask. This is more of a place for interactions between students. But we did create this category just in case. But if you do have questions, you should email contact@masterthehandpan.com. That is the fastest, most efficient, and most professional responses that you'll get. Otherwise, you're going to get me responding on the Village, and who wants that? We've got a support team that's amazing. And but hey, if you run into some issues, you can also post in here. I'm going to wrap up with our leaderboard. So we have gamified this little forum that we call the Village. And here's the way it works. When you contribute, if you make good contributions, people are going to interact with you. They're going to like your posts. They're going to comment on your posts. And the more likes and comments you get, the more you rank up. So when you start, you're a scale seeker. Level 1. Level 2 is Rhythm Rookie with 10 points. Level 3 is Note Ninja. Level 4, Vibe Virtuoso. Level 5 with 80 points, Melody Maestro. Level 6 with 160 points, Orchestral Overlord. Level 7 is getting serious. You're a Pan Paladin with 320 points. Level 8, a Steel Savant with 640 points. And then when you reach Nirvana and you reach level 9, you become a Supersonic Sage. And we have a few Supersonic Sage. Actually, Phil was, we had to take him off the leaderboard because he was just so good that it's depressing. We had a hard time catching up. And let's say you level up, like you max out your levels, then it's time to give us a call and become a moderator. Phil, do you have a testimony? Do you have something to say as a...
I asked to be taken off because it was getting embarrassing. I was like, I was posting every day and posting so many things and welcoming everybody and all this stuff because I love the Village so much. I thought, oh, this is getting a bit embarrassing. So when Sylvain was nice enough to make me a moderator, I asked to come off, and I always check the leaderboard though. It's lovely to see all the people rising up so quickly. We've got Pervin there, who's another high level as well.
Yep,
she's really active. She posts some amazing music and always does the challenges. She's great. And so yeah, once again, there's no prizes. It's just a bit of fun, a bit of gamification. But maybe you should get a prize when you get to level 9. The bosses are here. We should put it forward.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, it's all about fun. It's all in good fun.
Yeah.
So, guys, what did we do on this call? We took a look at your student dashboard. with your entire course library, which includes 34 courses from 27 teachers, 150 hours of training material, pathways. We got reintroduced to all of our teachers and got to listen to mind-blowingly beautiful music. And now you just got a tour of the Handpan Village. So you are well equipped to join us. The only thing that is missing is for you to enter the door. And we've got a special offer this week, right? It's a fantastic week. Let's get a recap of what's happening this week. Happy Fantastic Week, everybody. This is a white screen. There we go. 10 handpans to win, 7 daily live stream events, 10 yearly passes to the Academy, our lowest prices of the year. Here are the details. Our Academy is on sale. We talked about it. Unlimited courses, community, and virtual events. This is the lowest price we offer all year. And when you sign up for an annual membership, you're going to get 4 new master classes. And got some big names coming up. We talked about the village, all its menu categories, all the live events that we have, our happy hour, monthly challenges, teaching workshops, and coaching events with expert teachers. And we believe that it's more than just about handpans. It's about building connections, making friends, finding your next bandmate or collaborator in a project, and just stepping into your calling as an artist. Whatever path you're on, we're here alongside you and can't wait to see it unfold. So here it is. That is the deal. You could get it all individually for thousands of dollars, or for a low monthly cost of $21 a month, you get access to everything and you get to join us on this crazy journey.
And the chance and to win a handpan every now and again as well, maybe, which is amazing.
Exactly. If that weren't enough to convince you, you can win these beautiful instruments. And thanks again to our sponsors for their generous donation.
Yeah, and if I can add a few words, there is really 2 ways to consume and content and learn, and it's okay. And some people are really like, I want to purchase a course, dig it, dive into it, and then at the end, I will see and check on other courses. I like this way of learning. And some other people are like, oh, I need inspiration, and I want to learn through some pathways. I want to be inspired by different teachers, and I like to, to explore different stuff, different exercises, and then see which teachers are really matching my needs and the way I want to learn and stuff. And the Academy, this membership, is really then the great choice. And for us, we don't have any preferences. It really depends on you and how you want to learn this handpan. The only thing maybe I can say is that with the Academy comes the village, and we truly believe the village is a great way to stay motivated, and to meet some people, connect, share, and grow together. So this is why we really like the Academy. But please, guys, be wise, take your time, and don't forget that we are available almost 24 hours to answer all your questions. Feel free to ask us the question. We want you to be wise with your finances and with your choices. So let's chat with us, and we'll see what suits you the best. That was it.
Nice words of wisdom from Dave. I would say just go crazy. You only live once. Just jump in. Any final words before we share some announcements for what we've got coming up for the rest of Fantastic Week?
And Nilo in the comments there, Silva, wants it a little bit clearer about what that £21 a month actually means. Is it good for 1 year only, or is the membership price indefinite?
That's a great question. Dave, you want to take that?
Sorry, please, can you say the question again? I was just commenting, and let me say that first. We've seen in the chat some questions from you guys, and we didn't have time maybe to answer you. Please send a message to contact@masterthehandpan.com, and by tomorrow morning, very early, we'll answer you. What was the question again on which you wanted me to take over?
Yeah, so I think the question was, how do I get that price, and does it work if I renew? If you take advantage of the offer, you basically lock in our lowest price ever, and if you renew next year at the next Black Friday, you will lock in that same offer, and so you stay on our lowest price ever.
Exactly. If you're about to renew your yearly subscription, you will get the lowest price. And if you ever have any questions, contact us. But I hope I'm answering the question here. But and you'll get your lottery tickets and everything. This comment is fun. Cancel Netflix and get the Academy. Actually, I like Netflix a lot. There are some good TV shows, but if you can do both, it's great. But so good, so great content on Master the Handpan Dojo, and also on Netflix. If you can keep both, I strongly encourage you. But that was fun.
Good stuff. All right, well, guys, this was event number 2 of Fantastic Week. As a recap, yesterday we had a fantastic workshop with Baran Yildiz about applied music theory. We just completed our open house call. We hope that you feel comfortable and you come on over. We are going to continue with a workshop with our own Dan Mulqueen, Dan the Man from New Jersey on Monday, David Charrier on Tuesday from Toulouse, France, Rosie Berganzi on Wednesday from Chicago, even though she's originally from England, Amy Naylor on Thursday, and finally, to wrap us up, the king, David Kukerman. David Kukerji. We learned your nickname during the workshop with Nadishana recently.
I can't believe this is making the rounds now.
Yep, that's the cat is out of the bag. So that's it. That's Fantastic Week for you guys. This is Black Friday season. If you have been looking for this kind of community, if you feel like this is the community for you, please join us. We're having a lot of fun. And with that, I'm going to dismiss us.
With that? Yeah, but I want, before we end this call, I want all of you guys, please, in the chat, a big shout out to Sylvain. Sylvain is the village keeper. He is the one who loves you more than all of us together. He loves this community. He loves this village. Please shout out to Sylvain for his excellent. Can we call this a job or a passion? I don't know. I think it's both. He does a great job on the team here, and he's blessing us with his love, his skill of welcoming all of us and making us feeling so comfortable. Thank you, Sylvain, for all these wonderful moments that you allow us to spend all together. And a big shout out also to Yolanda, who's been there with us, who is doing an excellent job with us, and Phil, our one and only moderator so far, bringing us his vibe. He likes the handpan, and we can really see that. He likes also the community. And also, I want to say a big bisou, big hug to my dear friend and colleague, David. Thank you so much. It was great to spend some time with you. And
it's
with
been a
Frida.
pleasure. Yeah. Well, she was supposed to go to bed like 3 hours ago by now. So we're having a party night here. And it was a pleasure hanging out with you. And also thanks to everyone in the chat for joining and for connecting. And it's it's always somehow, it's different to connect in real time. It's something, it's really good to do that from time to time. And we will have some more opportunities this week. Much looking forward.
Yes. Yeah. And one more, please, Sylvain. I'm so sorry, Sylvain, but there is someone that is hidden. His name is Matt, and his Master the Handpan wouldn't exist without him. I often get credit. David often get credit. We have to say that there is someone hidden in the shadow, and without him, nothing of this would exist. His name is Matt. Is a very good friend, and without him, there wouldn't be any Master the Handpan Dojo. So, thank you, Matt. I love you. Thanks for all your work. For
the one and only Matt. We all love you.
Yeah, it's I hear it's a new technology. You've heard a lot in the news about this new AI. And it's actually, if you look into it, it's actually called Matt GPT. I kid you not that we have Matt GPT. It's incredible. So you can ask it anything.
Excellent.
All right, good to be with you all. Let's go play some handpan.
Let's do it.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.